for you today from this small and peaceful terrace. I thought the weather is nice, the light is perfect, so I came here so we could talk together about caravan life.
Never be caught in the dark again. This video is proudly sponsored by Wurkkos Rechargeable Flashlights, your ultimate companion for every adventure. Don't let its size fool you. This amazing little flashlight packs a serious punch, offering spotlight, floodlight, and even dynamic RGB light, all in one sleek design. With modes from moonlight to turbo, strobe, SOS, and beacon, you've got versatile, reliable illumination for anything. Camping trips, late night hikes, emergency repairs, or just finding your way in the dark. And here's where it gets really fun. The RGB mode instantly transforms any space, perfect for creating a party vibe or a romantic ambiance under the stars. Weighing in at a mere 49 grams, this pocket-sized powerhouse is incredibly lightweight and can hang anywhere, taking up virtually no space. Plus, it's waterproof, making it your perfect tool for rainy days and wet conditions. Enjoy peace of mind with over 1 hour and 20 minutes of continuous light, more than enough for those long summer dinners outdoors or a cozy romantic drink. Ready to light up your life? I've linked this incredible flashlight directly in the description below. Grab yours now while stock lasts. You won't want to miss out.
Exactly a year since I moved here, made the shift, and I wanted to give you a life update about what's happened over this past year. What has this life been like? Was it really good or was it bad? Was it worth it or not? And overall, let's see what this experience has been like. Well, let me start by saying that for me, it was definitely worth it. I'm really happy that I got to have this experience in my life and that I did it. It was something I always wanted to try and do. If I hadn't done this, if I hadn't come to live in these kinds of houses and caravans and this lifestyle, if I hadn't done it, maybe it would have always stayed in the back of my mind, like, I wish I had tried this kind of life, and it's as if you always feel like you're missing out on something. If it always stays in your mind that you could have done something, the opportunity was there, but you didn't do it. I'm the kind of person who, if I want to do something and the opportunity comes up and everything around me lines up to make it possible, I take my chance and I definitely do what I want to do. This was exactly one of those things, and I'm really glad I did it. My life changed a lot. Living in a caravan has truly taught me a great deal about life. A multitude of significant things have genuinely happened to me that if I had not come here and deliberately chosen this unique and unconventional lifestyle, I might never have truly learned, profoundly experienced, or indeed taken valuable lessons from in my entire life. I'm truly happy because it's like a lifetime experience, as if you always carry this experience with you wherever you go for the rest of your life. And honestly, these are valuable lessons and experiences that I think can really help a person in any place, in any situation in life. Well, I lived with nature here as a girl As a city woman who had always lived in luxury places in the city, in apartments and places like that, I came into the heart of nature, and I won't say it was easy. In fact, you have to adapt yourself. It's not that easy. You have a bit of a phobia, for example, about things in nature until you've actually lived alongside them. A lot of things, even something like picking a fruit from a wild tree and eating it, might be a big phobia for some people, and they might say, oh, what if I get sick? Or what if something happens? Well, I had these kinds of thoughts in my mind too, but I took the plunge, set my fears aside, and told myself that I want to live in the wild and really experience it. All the things I always saw in movies, video clips, and on social media, now I had the chance to experience them myself. That's why, without fear, I picked fruits straight from the tree and put them in my mouth. And I truly felt that this wild fruit would be full of goodness and healing for me. And thank God I never had any problems and everything has been great. Overall, the things I want to tell you are what I've learned here. I got to know the mindset and mentality of the local people. I realized what kind of people are around me. The overall atmosphere of agriculture and the traditional farming life, that is to say, the authentic farm life with all its daily routines and natural rhythms. How should I put it? Farm life. Life on the farm, the mindset of farm people, what it's like in this country, how it is. I made a lot of friends and my life has really adapted to theirs. In fact, it's come together and I've been able to adjust myself, basically, with this way of life and with these people. And I'm really happy that I gained this experience. I'm no longer afraid of insects and things like that. They've become a part of my life. Whenever I see them in the house, outside, or even if they're on my body, it just feels completely normal. Honestly, your mind and life become intertwined with nature, and it becomes a part of your life, which truly makes me very happy. This has actually been a major breakthrough in my life, that I've been able to adapt myself to all the creatures and animals in nature, get along with them, and that phobia is gone now. For example, if I see a spider in the house, I don't panic anymore or get scared and scream. No, it's like it's just another creature to me, like an ant that's come into my house. I just calmly pick it up, put it on a piece of paper, and take it outside. And I'm really happy about these things. I've learned how to live using my own mind and physical strength. I make and fix a lot of things myself and find solutions, things that maybe I never could have done if I lived in the city. In fact, this kind of life teaches you survival, how to survive and stay alive. So if tough times ever come up in your life, if something happens that makes life difficult, you already know, you've experienced how to pull yourself out of trouble in nature, how to survive and make it through. Spiritually and mentally, I've grown a bit here, you could say. I've understood a lot of things. If I hadn't lived this kind of life, I never would have found myself on the path to understand these things mentally and spiritually. I've learned things that maybe I never could have known if I hadn't lived this way, so I'm really grateful for that. It's as if this was actually a temporary path in my life that I had to take, like I needed to go down this road in my life's journey to learn and experience these things. It was necessary. It feels like it was a part of my life's journey, and I'm really glad that it happened. One of the major things that happened to me without any intention on my part was starting to eat meat. Honestly, I suddenly and involuntarily reached a point in my life here where I just couldn't eat meat anymore. My body would reject it. It just wouldn't accept it anymore. Even if you offered me the most delicious Iranian kebab, for example, you know yourself how tempting it is and how much it makes you want to eat that kind of food. But honestly, even if it was the most delicious Iranian dish with meat in it, I just couldn't. Even when they put it in front of me, my body just wouldn't go for it. I couldn't do it. Even if I put just a tiny bit in my mouth, swallowing it was really hard for me. And even if there was a situation where I ate a piece and swallowed it, I would feel really bad afterward. I remember after a long time of not eating meat, there was one night when I said, let me try a little. Now, maybe in terms of protein, I needed to eat some meat for a day or two, so I did that, but I really didn't eat much. I'm not a meat eater at all, and honestly, you wouldn't believe it. My body was so used to not eating meat that it felt like I had put poison into my system. After a day or two of eating meat, I noticed that I started feeling tired, sluggish, heavy, moody, and irritable. At first, I had no idea why this was happening to me. I'm usually not like this, and I wondered to myself, why am I feeling this way today? Because sometimes when I have a feeling that seems strange to me, I try to dig deeper. I try to see where this feeling is coming from, what its source is, and what's causing me to feel this way. And whenever I think about it, I really always find the clue. So I sat down and thought to myself, what has happened that I'm like this today? What change have I made in the past few days that made me feel this way? And suddenly it was like an inspiration came to me. Yes. The big change you made was that you ate meat for a few days in your diet. And I really realized that this actually brings me down a lot. It really lowers my vibration and energy frequency tremendously and makes me feel heavy. It's like you could fly and then suddenly you tie a weight to yourself and you can't fly anymore. That's why I decided not to go back to it at all. And I say it's really out of my control now. Even if I want to force myself and make myself eat meat, like, no, you have to eat this. My body just rejects it now and won't accept it at all. So something's happened to me here. I lived in the city for many years, lived a city life, and this never happened to me before. But here, in the heart of nature, I think it's because of the vibrations of nature surrounding you that it creates the opportunity and space for you to achieve certain kinds of spiritual growth. And I'm really, really happy about that. In my opinion, it's been a major growth in my life. Anyway, to wrap up, I want to say that it's not like I've decided to live this way for the rest of my life. I'm someone who believes in technology. I believe in science. And in my opinion, technology and science alongside nature can really help improve people's lives. It can help people, the planet, humanity, and all living beings if it's used properly. That's why making use of the benefits of technology, the advancements that science and knowledge have brought us, and the ways they've made life easier for us is completely normal and should be a part of everyone's life these days. Using the latest and most advanced research, technology, and scientific advancements, whether in the form of new discoveries or inventions that can make people's lives easier, should be a part of everyone's life, and I completely agree with that. It's not like just because you love nature, which is my belief, by the way, or just because you prefer a natural lifestyle, you have to cut off that part of life and not use technology, science, or modernity in your life at all. No, why should you? Well, science is something that God has given to humans so that life can become easier, so that we can discover and grow. And in my opinion, it should be a part of everyone's life these days. That's why I firmly believe that you can both have, experience, and enjoy a beautiful natural lifestyle, and at the same time you can also take advantage of the luxuries of modern living. But I think everything in life should be balanced, meaning you shouldn't fall off one side of the bridge or the other. Don't go so off-grid and remote, immersing yourself in nature to the point that you cut yourself off from people in modern society. But also, don't get so caught up in modernity and a machine-driven life that your soul becomes completely disconnected from nature. In my opinion, you need to keep a balance between both. The reason is that, for example, just because I'm experiencing this natural lifestyle doesn't mean I wouldn't want to spend a day in the city among people in the midst of modern life, go to a luxury restaurant, enjoy a nice meal, have some fun, wear good clothes, or drive a nice car. It has absolutely nothing to do with it. I like to experience and have both sides of life. Now, only God knows what our next destination and way of life will be. For now, maybe I'll be here for a little while longer, but this definitely won't be forever for me. And at some point in our lives, we'll definitely decide to leave here and start a new experience, to start another beautiful life somewhere else. I have no idea where or what the next destination will be at all. And to me, that's actually really exciting, not knowing what life is going to bring you next. In other words, we've completely opened ourselves up to the universe, and whatever beautiful and exciting things come our way next, We'll accept them and live them fully. Maybe we'll move to another country or to a different city to experience life there. Maybe one day we'll suddenly turn our lives into a mobile home, travel all around the world. Maybe one day we'll just go and buy a beautiful house, settle down, live there, and I'll become a farmer and bring in all kinds of animals. I love all these different lifestyles. I'm okay with them and I welcome them. I wanted to give you this life update and let you know what I've been up to these days. It's been a long time since we talked, and I haven't posted a vlog in a while. Honestly, I've been a bit lazy about posting vlogs. I've been really busy, but it's good to post vlogs. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it, and until the next vlog and upcoming videos, take care of yourselves.